Hello everyone, wherever you are. Welcome to my channel and thank you for your interest to watch this video. This is Contractual Capsules video series, where I am providing topics about construction contracts to stakeholders in the construction domain worldwide, and to support the profession by elaborating on some definitions for reducing the numbers of doubts, conflicts, and disputes among the involved parties. It is important to highlight that any content in this channel and this video represents the narrator's opinions and experiences, with no liability or obligation regarding how, when, or where you use this content and for what purpose. Today's topic is contract documents in construction domain. Regardless of the type of contract, there are some documents that form what is known as the contract documents. Each one plays a different role to materialize the contract's components and details, and to contain and also quantify the project's requirements, of course, plus the involved parties' conditions. Together, they form the contract and have the power and validity to jointly and severally enforce its terms. Each document can have a higher or lower precedence based on the priorities set by the owner, with the contractor's approval at the pre-contract phase. Today, I will not list the contract documents of each type of contract, but will instead summarize the key and most common 10 documents of all types. 1. Agreement. It formalizes the parties' relationship and contains the agreed price and high-level details of the approved proposal between the buyer and seller to carry out the deliverables. 2. Conditions of contract. The document where the parties agree on the detailed terms of their engagement based on the chosen type and form of contract. 3. Drawings. Contain the maps and designs that reflect the drawn owner's requirements, providing technical details on how the project will look like, and help later to quantify the work for pricing and also monitoring the progress. 4. Specifications. Summarize the defined requirements for all materials and permanent equipment, and provide guidance on workmanship, applications, and installations until the contractor submits more precise and tailored method statements, samples, and manufacturer's recommendations, all for prior approvals. 5. Bill of quantities. Contain tables of the work breakdown of most of project's deliverables in order to be quantified, allowing unit rates to price those quantities and calculate direct and indirect costs. It is a key document for generating contract price, but not the only one. 6. Tender documents. Comprise documents and instructions to tenderers circulated by owners or owners' assignees to the tenderers during the bid period. It can comprise the draft agreement and should contain a complete version of the other documents we spoke about, to help bidders to understand the scope and to put their proposals. 7. Post-tender clarifications, or PTCs. Contain mutually agreed qualifications and special prevailing conditions above all other documents except the agreement. 8. Addendums. Contain new requirements and instructions issued by owners to all bidders during tender. 9. Bulletins. Contain tenderers' queries and the owner's responses during the tender, which should be circulated to all bidders during the tender. 10. Program of work, also referred to as the time schedule. This document represents the planned construction sequence between parties and is presented in the form of a timeline of the work breakdown structure along with project's deliverables, carefully loaded with both of resources and costs. The program of work is a vital contract document, typically developed during the post-contract phase, and it establishes a clear plan for all deliverables and provides a comprehensive framework to resolve any time-related conflicts that may arise throughout the project's lifetime, which we will talk about in details in a separate video. It is important to know that any document, whether in pre-contract or post-contract phases, can become a contract document once agreed, so signed and stamped by the involved parties. Each document should be stipulated in the agreement and conditions of contract to recognize its precedence against other contract documents when discrepancies arise. We reached to the end of today's video. If you liked our content, kindly support us by like and subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends and colleagues to spread the benefits. Also, write a comment to us or send your query and I will respond to. You may also visit our website concmaze.com and search for and download our world's first mobile app, Concmaze, to access our construction contracts consultancies for free if you have a specific query. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.